Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while. My name's Denical. Welcome to the AFK podcast. Today I am joined by Nathan and Isaac. And first things first,
Hooray!
apologies for the late episode. Me and Isaac got a bit sidetracked last night, but we're here
Yes.
now. It's all fine. It's Nathan's fault. Let's start beginning. So, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do, don't we, Nathan?
Yes.
So obviously, it's been a couple weeks since we actually had an episode now, as we had a break for the Christmas season.
hmm
So, if you'd like to just quickly start ticking off the list for us.
So obviously, with it coming to the end of the year, I want to say thank you for the support this year.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been some growth, which is good. I mean, any growth is nice, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, considering this time last year, the idea of this hadn't been conceived.
It would
I
be
think we're doing pretty
murmured.
well.
We've gone like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it'd be so cool we started a podcast. And then we actually started it.
Yeah.
And we've been
Yeah, we've actually
pretty
done it, and it's-
consistent.
Yeah, no, we're doing all
We've had an
right.
episode out every week when we were supposed to. Have they come out on time sometimes?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Depends. But yeah, and obviously, the Christmas special came out. That was good.
We had a Halloween special before that. We've had a few special episodes here and there. Me and Nathan doing some reaction-based stuff, and then obviously we had my guest emoji video, which was fun.
And we had the
So we've
TikToks,
actually-
which have done well as well.
We've gone above and beyond, I'd say.
Mm.
To say what, we began this back in.
It was August.
Oh, would have been August? Yeah, damn.
So we've done pretty well.
Good for half a year.
And then next year is
Yeah,
obviously going to
100%.
Mhm.
be bigger with bigger game releases. And I guess. films.
Absolutely.
I think I think one of the reasons, Nathan, when we first made the podcast was because of next year. I think that's one of the reasons. I remember you telling me that because of how much stuff is coming out next year,
Mhm.
that you wanted to make the podcast.
Well,
At least
yeah.
I might be
That was-
misremembering that,
I mean,
but
And also because I talk about this shit so much. I remember you remember Ryan who used to hang around with us. He used to hate me because
Yeah.
I kept talking about that stuff. So I now have an outlet to talk about it. So
Yeah.
I know he's everyone else.
And you won't.
and you
you
still
don't sound
yap about
crazy
it
like
all the
talking to
time
yourself.
anyway.
Exactly. So like I get to
Talk
gush
to
about
yourself way
Sonic
too much.
for ages. And people
Yeah,
listen.
I mean another reason.
Right.
It's just fun thing to do as well. Because I remember we were just. It's actually it was all. What were we going? We were going to Lakeside. I remember that because we were both just chatting about it on the bus.
We're going to see Deadpool 3.
And I can't. I think yeah, that must have been it. But yeah, and we just decided. Wouldn't it be fun to do that? So we're just doing a bit of brainstorming. We let Isaac in on it,
Hmm.
and then lo and behold, like half a month later, we've begun it. We've made the assets. We hit record, edit that first video, and boom, we're a podcast.
Well, this is the second attempt actually, because
True.
the very first one, which was me and Daniel, there was some
Yep,
audio
Cybervault
bug.
podcast.
Oh no, I'm talking about the original AFK podcast. There was that one,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then we
Oh
did the
yeah,
very
no,
first
yeah,
episode.
okay.
But I think the audio was somewhat bugged. I think that's what.
Yeah,
it
no,
was.
because I was the one recording, but then I had
It didn't
two
record
layers.
someone else's audio or something.
Yeah, I
swear.
put stuff up. Yeah, no, because it didn't record any of Nathan's, so I was just
Yeah.
schizophrenic.
Yeah.
So what I did on OBS, you can set things to certain audio tracks. So I set Nathan to track 2, me to track 1,
Yeah.
but I forgot to enable track 2.
Mm.
So essentially, we just recorded for nothing, and then we waited a week, got Isaac involved, and lo and behold, the upload schedule begun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was the housekeeping. We'll do a bigger thing when it's the year anniversary in a few months.
Yeah,
Obviously.
absolutely.
But yeah.
We got half a year left though.
Mm.
So for now, just continue doing what you're doing, people. We love you. We love the support, and
Thank you for letting me talk about Sonic.
yeah,
in the-
and thank you for letting me rant about Ark and yap on about Helldivers.
And Isaac for just.
It's just kind
Star
of
Trek.
And I guess it's not.
Oh yeah. Well, we're aiming for bigger and better every time. So, right. Let's get on to one big thing, which we did a couple of days ago. Sonic 3 came out a couple of weeks ago, I believe now.
Came out.
We didn't.
21st.
Yeah, we didn't obviously go and... So yeah, like just over a week
Yeah, it
ago.
was,
We
I think.
didn't see it straight away, but we have managed to get around to it. Managed to have no work. These guys have managed to have nothing to go to. Uni's been off for me for a while. So we had a chance this weekend. We saw it, and it slapped.
It's peak.
Yeah, it
And
was really
Nathan
good.
wouldn't shut up for the next hour.
That is also
I
true.
want you to talk
Yeah.
about it first because I know I think it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna say. So I'll let
Oh
you
yeah,
two
no,
go
yeah.
first. The people that aren't
I think
Sonic
it was a
fans.
pretty good. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good film. Obviously, it's not like this
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
absolute masterpiece that'll change your outlook on life. Films don't need to be that. They're made to be enjoyable, and it was an enjoyable film. I think it. I think it definitely was my favorite of the three that are out so far.
I agree.
Uh, obviously Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves. I would die for Keanu Reeves. He played Shadow in the movie, and it was great. I loved it. Doesn't beat his Johnny Silverhand performance. That will always be his pinnacle, but
He's really
for me
good.
anyway.
I remember we're talking to Sam, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's Keanu Reeves." He went, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, I didn't notice that." So
Didn't notice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't see anything but Keanu Reeves when Shadow were talking. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
That's
pretty.
not a bad thing, but like,
It's not distracting, but it
yeah,
is fun to think. Like
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves sat
No.
there in a voice box, just recording shadow lines.
Voice booth.
Voice booth, sorry. Yeah, I thought I said that wrong. So what would you two give it out of 10?
Me, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Isaac?
I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I'm not a massive Sonic fan,
Well, is this your first time?
but it was definitely good.
Well, I guess the films. Have you ever played a Sonic game, actually?
I played Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games on the
Hell
Wii.
yeah.
Other than that, no, I've never played a Sonic game.
Yeah, these films, because of we watched,
Oh no, I played Sonic Racing as well.
watched the first
I've
two
only
films,
played,
me and Isaac.
yeah.
So,
I watched them. I watched the first one when it came out, and then I pirated the second one.
yeah, we were there
I mean,
since day one.
I found
You mean
it.
got it totally legally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested, I'm
Yeah,
going
me
to
and
tell
Nathan
them.
did too.
But yeah, and the only Sonic interaction I ever really had was Nathan making me sit through 4 hours of in Sonic music when we was going to do a little. We were going to do a little like a special video for one of my channels, but we didn't end up doing it because Jesus Christ, I died after that 4 hours. And then I played maybe an hour of, is it Sonic Forces, the one that I played?
I think you said that.
Yeah, I just know you didn't like the game.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And then Sonic and Mario at the 2012 London Olympics. So yeah, that's my Sonic reach. Will say though, Live and Learn is a lot higher on that where it would have been on that tier list, simply because of association now. So yeah, I do appreciate that. I do enjoy that song a lot more now.
So time for my turn. So
Oh god,
I think we can say this year is probably the best
you
year
guys
for
can
video
skip
game
to
adaptations.
timestamp.
I think this is probably the best year we've had for video game adaptations. We've had, well, I mean, we've had Borderlands, but who fucking cares? There's been Arcane Season 2, Fallout Season 1, and now this. I mean, what else really came out? There was a Lara Croft show, which I hear was decent. Knuckles, which was kind of bad.
Yeah.
No, Knuckles was
It's been pretty
peak.
good, I'd say.
Yeah. Arc animated series came out, but like, it's not really worth mentioning.
So, I think this is everything. So, the first film is just a road trip film. Second one I like is better because it's more of a Sonic film. This is just full on Sonic. Like, this is just Sonic Adventure 2 as a film. And that's great because, as I've said before, it's my favorite Sonic game. It's one of my favorite games ever. And yeah, they perfectly adapted it. Shadow, as you already said, is great. Keanu Reeves he's not bad. I was really expecting him to kind of phone it in sometimes, but he doesn't really phone it in, which is good.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey is too good for this film.
Oh yeah, no, Keanu Reeves. I mean,
Jim
Jim
Carrey,
Carrey's.
Oh yeah, like
way
he
too good.
delivers on in all three of the films, right? Like
I think
there's
it
no
was
like bad moment.
Yeah, it's funny how he just comes out of retirement for the funny Hedgehog movies. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they let him do what
it's
he wants.
just great.
That's why he likes it.
Oh, absolutely, that's great. That's the greatest part, though. Like him doing it. I guarantee he had 100% creative freedom on that little montage sequence.
Oh yeah.
I won't spoil anything, but you guys will know immediately what I'm on about.
And there was the dance
Bit of family
scene
bonding.
is sucked, which, as I was, it was
Yeah.
in some trailer, a music video, but that was great.
Yeah.
It is weird because he's two different people, and he acts. You kind of forget it's Jim Carrey acting with Jim Carrey. That no one's.
Yeah,
there.
I didn't realize it was Jim Carrey at first until they made the joke.
Yeah.
About
That self-aware joke was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the ending was peak.
it really made me laugh.
Since
Yeah.
I
Also,
don't
we
want
had
to go into
two
spoilers,
questions.
but it's like if you've seen anything to do with Sonic Adventure 2, you know exactly what's going to happen at the end. But yeah,
I've only ever seen the fan dub.
it is perfect. I love it so much.
Can we get a fan dub of the movie now?
Maybe. Although
I
I
think
will
that'd go
say,
hard.
well, no, I won't say that because it's spoilers, so we'll skip that bit. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
but no.
I loved it. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I don't give a shit. It was so
Right.
good. Like, it's peak.
Right.
Go watch it.
Yeah, no. Back with what we were saying about Keanu, though, like you're expecting him to not adapt as much. I think voice acting's probably where he's kind of strongest at the minute. Obviously, his actual performance in training and stuff like that is
Yeah.
definitely his number one. But voice acting's really up there for him nowadays, I think, because he's had all that like practice
Yeah, that's
essentially.
true.
Because I know this is
Same
going
with
people are
Idris
sick of me
Elba,
mentioning.
actually.
Oh yeah, Idris Elba's
Like,
always
he
been
was
great.
in Phantom Liberty, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were both in. Which
So-
is where I'd say
Yeah.
I was about to say Keanu's voice acting in Phantom Liberty is definitely the pinnacle of his like thing. Because the base game, it goes in and out. There's a few moments where it doesn't, but most of the time it does. But then Phantom Liberty is just consistent throughout. And obviously they both, were in Phantom Liberty for the thing. So that's why I had faith in Idris Elba from the get go.
Fair play.
Back it when Sonic 2 was coming out and all that. Did Sonic 2 come out before Phantom? It was one or the other, which
Yeah.
made me feel
It was
confident in his.
Sonic 2.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was Sonic 2. And then 3 was...
Yeah.
Phantom Liberty was last year.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Sonic 2 gave me faith in Idris Elba's voice acting and thing, even though they are two separate roles. But either way, they're phenomenal. And I also found something out about what's the name of the guy who voices Sonic?
Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz, that's it. I found out like his little way of like acting and making it relate to his character's actions. He does like a lot of like pseudo method acting kind of in the voice booth.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
That's fair play. That's fair enough.
Well,
Oh yeah, there's
he's really good
dedication.
in it.
I
He's,
fully
this is the best
appreciate it.
his
Yeah.
performance has been.
I fucking hated the Kenichi Watt like thing though. That was
Kenichi
fucking.
what?
I fucking hate that line.
Like, his Sonic's pretty... Like, it's not the best Sonic. He's pretty good, though. He's good as
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
movie Sonic. And all the people complain that... I mean, it would have been nice to have a video game Sonic voice in, but I think for what they're using, he works.
Oh, he absolutely matches it. Like,
But I think for me,
he
it's still
fully
Jason
matches the
Griffith
criteria.
is the best Sonic. Nothing will beat Jason Griffith.
Griffith.
Yeah. I think that's all to say about Sonic 3. It's
Yep, it slapped. Would probably watch
Yeah,
again.
it is really good.
Would definitely watch again. But yeah, that's our final score of the year, actually. Because,
in
about 2 days, it'll be 25.
There is one
Yeah.
thing I want to ask you guys though. As a whole, the whole year, gaming, films, and TV shows, out of 10, what would you give it?
Honestly, I've been very closed off. There's a thing with my game. I've stuck to like a couple things. I've gone back through years. So for me, from what I've played and watched this year, it's a solid 7 out of 10. I'd say.
I don't know. I think
I
that's
Helldivers says
agree with that.
different.
yeah. I've not really branched out into too much of the new stuff. I've like this year's like game for me has mainly been Helldivers. What other games have I played that have come out this year? Oh, there's been a few indie games here and there which have been super fun. Phasmo Games Console, which we played for quite a bit. Content Warning came out this year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
content
yeah,
warning
that was really fun, and I really hope we get to go back on that one day. But yeah, so from what I've played this year, I have really enjoyed everything.
I think I don't know about together. I think separately this year. Well, actually no. We'll get into it when we talk about the thing because I wrote it down to talk about later on. Actually, is about.
Oh,
whole
okay.
year.
I didn't realize. My bad.
But
This is a little taste.
yeah. Because I think they're two very. I think they've both been on quite different fronts, games and films. So it's kind of
Yeah, that's true.
tough to decide both.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about some news that we have. Very little.
Yeah, so we haven't really been too prepared for all this. We have picked up a few things here and there that we've remembered. We missed a few things. Leave a comment. If you are interested in our opinion on something, just put a comment down. We'll respond. Or if you're on Spotify, head over to the YouTube. Which you probably won't be on Spotify, it's the smallest platform. But anyway, so first up is one which we I think, Isaac, you watched The Batman, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, I highly recommend that. That's
It's on Netflix.
probably one of my favorite Batman films of all time.
Probably the best Batman film.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so the sequel, The Batman 2, has been delayed. Isn't this
Another
is this the
year.
second delay?
Yeah. It was delayed to 26, and then they delayed it again to October 1st, 2027.
Yep, so we have still got a few Halloweens away. Hopefully Matt Reeves does. I mean, it should be a good job if he's leaving it this long, kind of. It could kind of relate to why we heard from. Was it Jeffrey Wright who said that he hadn't heard anything from Matt Reeves? Yeah, that could explain that.
I think they said
now
they're
that it's been
filming in
delayed.
summer of next year.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll
So yeah,
see.
hopefully by then Jeffrey Wright will have heard something, because it would be a shame to cut his Jim Gordon out.
Yeah, I don't think they will. He's very important to the first film.
Absolutely.
It'd be stupid to cut him out.
So yeah, yeah, and he really helps like hone in that detective dynamic of the movie, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, we'll keep updated on this. Hopefully, we'll hear more things as the years go on. We still have 3 years to wait. So yeah, unfortunate, but
Shame.
hopefully it'll be just as quality as the first film and above and beyond it. But onto something that Nathan is personally super excited, probably super excited about.
yeah.
He says he's definitely gonna get it straight away. Switch 2 has had more leaks. I swear we had a episode about this previously, but here we are again.
This is the most reliable, I'd say. So, a Chinese accessory company have sent out...
Why do you say that with such disgust?
'Cause I'm pretty sure I don't know if they are Chinese. I think they are a Chinese company. That's why I'm like, Chinese? Are they Chinese? I'm pretty sure they are a Chinese company who make accessories for the Switch. Have sent out screenshots of a silicone case for the Nintendo Switch 2, and it just looks real. It's like, there is no way this is fake. There was another company that did it previously that showed off the Switch 2 by accident. So, we have the new one. So, if I remember correctly from our first coverage of the first leak, not the first leaks, but the ones with the 3D models, and then the other ones, also we will show pictures, because I've seen Arlo, who's another Nintendo YouTuber, he just shows the pictures on screens. I was like, oh, okay, I guess we can also do that.
Yippee!
So on the main picture which we'll show,
maybe.
Obviously it won't be fully blue, that's just a silicone. I'll put in the chat so you can see it while I'm talking about it. So we see the Joy-Cons are magnetic, which is what was in that leak, which is good. Because
it leads to a lot less stick drift.
Yeah. They were the old Joy-Cons, they would get quite stuck, obviously with age. So I'm guessing the magnets will probably like weaken as the years go by for that one, but be fine.
Yeah.
A new stand, which is like the OLED stand, which is good because the kickstand is one of the worst stands ever made in existence because it breaks. And we also see on the top of the Switch, there's a USB-C port. There's two.
Yeah.
Which is good because the first Switch has it on the bottom to dock it, obviously, but they put another one on the top so you can charge it and not have like the wire bend or anything, which is good. Very nice. Thank you, Nintendo. And it just always have a new button. I don't know what the button is. I think it was in the leaks.
I'm trying to
it's
zoom
underneath
in,
the
but
home
it's
button.
not letting me.
But yeah, I think it's still the screenshot button. Which okay. But it just I think it is bigger. It's kind of hard to tell from these screenshots because it's just the Switch 2. But yeah.
I mean, we should have something hopefully revealed in this year.
There's murmurs that it's going to be next month. Probably won't be, but
yeah, probably not.
We'll see. Yeah, it looks like the Switch, but with improvements, which is kind of what you want because the Switch's design is great.
That's what it should be.
And yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, maybe add a bit more like, because I'm trying to find. Here we go. The Wii U gamepad, which is a pretty big comparison to the Switch because it looks the exact same. On the hand bits for the controllers, there's like nice little grip. The Switch Joy-Cons don't mold around your hands very well because it's supposed to be taken off and put sideways. So I kind of wish they would look a bit more ergonomic, but I guess if they can't do it because they need it for the entire point of the Joy-Cons, then it's okay. Yeah, it looks bigger, I've heard, and good improvements, so I'm not complaining. And Guess we'll have to see what it officially looks like in a few months.
So I think that's most of the news. There's obviously miscellaneous things that have happened, but not really worth mentioning if I can't remember them. So on to our more personal sections. Starting off with this, we usually hold this to the end, but I think we're going to push it forward a little bit, as seeing as it's
The end of the year
quite a broad area. Fellow favourites for this year.
is our favorite film, game, or TV show that released this year, or season of TV, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So,
And there has been a fair few things. I think I'm probably the one in this group who's probably consumed the least stuff from the modern year. I've just kind of been diving back in time with a bunch of games.
also, a word of warning: if you put your show Invincible Season 2, I said this to Isaac. I don't know if I said it to you, Daniel. It doesn't count because it started last year. It carried on.
Anyways, I was not going to say that.
Okay, I'm just saying it.
But so my favourite show was Invincible Season 2 Part 2.
Right, who would like to go first for their game of the year?
I
for their
will
favorite game?
fully go down for game because it's a pretty easy one. You can all guess it. Helldivers 2. I fucking love that
Really?
game. Yep, it has not left my install at all. That is my favourite game of this year by far.
Right, Isaac.
Fair enough.
Do you want to go now, or
I was gonna put Helldivers, but there's another game which is topped a game that I hate, and that's Marvel Rivals. It is.
wow?
It's just so much better than Overwatch. And don't get me wrong, I love Helldivers, but Marvel Rivals it's so much better than Overwatch, bro.
I'm surprised that.
You finally have a game that you've put hours in, but it's good.
Which is why I'm just putting it there. I haven't played a lot of it recently, but I definitely will when they add new characters and maps. So
yeah, those will be out. I think season 1 starts in a few days.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it's
My
not
dad
too
came
long
into
now.
my room for some reason.
Right, well, my favorite game of this year, unsurprisingly, was Astrobot. I love this game so much.
boring.
That is one of the
Anyways.
best games ever. Like, nothing fills me with as much joy as this game does. Oh, I love him so much. He's so cool. He is very close to probably being my favorite game ever. I love this game so much. But yeah, it's Astrobot. It's peak. And A1 game of the year as well. So, even more peak. Next, film time. What was your guys' favorite film of this year?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. What films have I watched this year?
I'll go first then.
Yeah.
So, I have two. I couldn't decide. Sonic 3 or Dune 2. They're both very different and good at different things. Sonic 3 is just a roller coaster ride of fan service. Where Dune 2 it's Dune fucking 2. It's such a complex story with layered characters, gorgeous cinematography, and it's
and men kissing.
and men kissing, bald men kissing each other who are related. But I couldn't decide which one I love more. So I probably would say Sonic 3 just for that little bit of recency bias. But Dune Part 2 is like 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's my favorite films. Isaac? Are you?
I actually also put Dune 2 for my favorite film. There's not a lot of new films this year that I've watched. Obviously Sonic and Dune, but
Deadpool 3.
After I watched the Dune films, I was geeking for like 2 weeks.
They are so good, those Dune films.
I couldn't really stop thinking about it, but like, not in a way where I was actively seeking stuff out, but like when it's just stuck in your head, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And the fact
So yeah,
that
definitely.
score, you know that the score can't be nominated for best original sound score at the
Which is kind of
Oscars,
ridiculous.
because it's all Rise of Skywalker's fault, because that got nominated for an Oscar for best score, even though it uses basically all of just not original music. It's all just old Star Wars music. So they put a rule in that has to be 70% new music, whereas Dune doesn't do that. So fuck Rise of Skywalker, if you even. So yeah, Daniel.
Right. Well, I've realised I've only watched like 3-4 new movies. No, 5 new movies this year, and that's Boy and the Heron, Deadpool and Wolverine, Sonic 3, Red 1, and Spy X Family Code White. Though I believe that did actually release in December 2023.
Boy and the Heron was December.
But it wasn't in the UK, so.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah. So out of those, I think I'm gonna have to say my favorite. Oh, it's definitely Road One. I'm kidding. Now I'm gonna go with. This is such a tough decision actually because I like two of them quite a bit.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna settle on Deadpool and Wolverine though. I did really enjoy that movie.
Mhm.
Fun, and it brought two of my two favorite actors together, and it was just a fun time. I really enjoyed it. I also just enjoyed the day out probably.
Oh,
So
no,
that
no, your mic's really
association
buggy.
is kind of. Oh, fun. That's your fault.
All right, well,
Isaac, am I bugging for you?
Yes.
Oh, fun.
while that
Let me
gets
unplug it real quick.
sorted, we'll do favorite TV show or season. Do you have one for this, Isaac? Because
Yeah. There's I mean, there are definitely quite a few shows that have come out this year, with new seasons. From, for example, Star Trek Lower Decks.
Mhm.
A couple of other ones which I've completely just forgotten. But the standout for me is actually a Fallout TV show. When I first saw that, I was like, they might not do it very well because, well, it's Bethesda. So, I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, this is looking pretty good. I hope for the best, but expect the worst. And I was very pleasantly surprised with it. As I've said before, I'm excited for season 2 and whatever they do after that. I really enjoyed it, and I'll definitely watch it when more stuff comes out for it. So, my favorite TV show this year.
Oh, nice. Well, I have. The thing is like there's two which I would say is my favorite, but it's a special, so I don't know if it really counts because it's a single episode. It's the Grand Tour, the last one, the one for the road.
That's fair enough, though. That's fair enough.
The Gavin and Stacey finale, and Smiling Friends season 2. But if we're going season, I'll say Smiling Friends season 2. But I think my overall actual favorite TV, I guess, was maybe Gavin and Stacey the finale. The Grand Tour thing was special was really good though. I think they're both on the same level. It's been quite a tough year for me anyway for TV shows because I don't really watch a lot of TV, but there was some good ass TV that came out this year. But show season,
That's
I'll say
fair.
Smiling Friends season 2. Before that was really good.
Fair enough.
And Thunder.
Yeah, very
what
good.
I've seen. So.
All right. And then I guess my favorite TV show of this year, is either between Arcane season 2 or The Boys season 4, simply because of the end. Because both had their strengths, both had their weaknesses. I'm just trying to currently debate them in my head, as seeing as I've not had that long
I forgot
to
The Boys came out this year.
argue them together.
I thought it was last year.
Yeah, I did enjoy The Boys, but I much preferred Fallout,
Isn't season-
especially this season.
I
Season
never
5
never
2026?
finished Fallout.
When is season
I didn't really get into it.
5 coming out for The Boys? Is it 2026?
I believe so, yeah. Oh, they've been posting a bunch of stuff, the cast, so I've been keeping quite in the loop with it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say Arcane Part 2. That might just be recency bias, but I really did enjoy it. I've had time to analyze what was great about it, what wasn't. But honestly, overall, the good definitely outweighed the bad by a long shot.
Yeah.
And I would highly recommend it to anyone and everyone who enjoys animation. Which is why I'm very surprised I don't think you've watched it yet, Nathan, have you?
No, I was gonna watch season 1 when it came out, but the TV,
Get the fuck on it.
I just forget.
Get the fuck on it.
Shows. I
Yeah,
need
it is
there's
really
so
good.
many TV shows I need to
Definitely
watch.
recommend it.
Get the fuck on it.
I know, I need to watch. There's a lot of stuff I want to watch, TV wise, but
Because Jesus
don't get to it.
Christ, season 2, episode 7. That is my favorite episode of the entire
Very good
series.
episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I got What If to watch,
Absolutely
guys,
slaps.
so I'm a little bit busy, guys. That finished earlier, didn't it? What If? I think it was this week. Season 3 of it finished.
I thought there were only like 3 episodes out so far.
I don't know. That's what I read. Also, just
I
like
swear-
an
I
episode
swear,
of
like-
TV. It might have been one of the episodes.
I swear it's just an episode and you're tripping balls.
Oh no, it comes out daily.
For
What
what?
If? Oh.
Yeah, it's daily.
What if?
Yeah, 29th of December, episode 8. The end of the beginning, just says. Unless it's just the...
Oh, okay.
I already saw the spoilers. I wouldn't say it to ruin it for people. For the three
I'll
What
say
If
the only
fans that watch it. I wonder. Yeah.
I'm waiting on Solo Leveling Season 2, but I don't care about What If.
Well, actually, no, I thought you would have put maybe Don in that thing.
It was good, but fuck it for leaving so many cliffhangers. That really, like, threw off my enjoyment.
Yeah, they should have given it
They
like another
really
episode
needed
or
to
two.
figure out. They really needed to figure out where they wanted to put stuff. Because
Mhm.
the fucking hell, I swear the last 5 episodes of it were just cliffhanger, 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 and it never built to anywhere. And realistically, or it was just kind of, yeah, why was this a cliffhanger? Why couldn't you just put this on the tail end of the episode? So that's why it wasn't my favorite series.
Mhm.
Arcane did that a lot better. So yeah.
Well, I guess it's time.
Right.
Well, I think now
That's
we've
our
shown our
favourites.
favorites. I think we should let's just talk about what kind of games we played. Because I played a lot of new
Yep.
releases this year, and I want to highlight some of my favorites. I actually even made a top 5.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that.
Or even a top 10 actually.
I've not made a top 5, but I have played a hell of a lot of games this year. My Steam library is highlighted by the word new after the winter sale and my paycheck came through.
So I played
But yeah,
Yeah, I've got one of
everything,
ones.
not just kind of
actually,
4.
first up, what game have you guys put the most hours into this year?
Persona 5 Royal.
I'm curious.
I
Or
actually have
Stardew
no
Valley.
idea.
I think I put almost 200 hours into Stardew this year. It might be Stardew
Right.
actually.
I mean,
It's probably like
mine's a-
Apex, to be honest with you.
oh,
Oh no, it's close. You did the
Or
Persona,
Stellaris.
Persona 5 or Stardew in
yeah.
the hundreds.
I think mine's Helldivers by double my second place, I believe.
I got 92 hours in Helldivers 2, I believe.
I've got 259 and a half.
I
So
turned
just
into a
a few, just a few.
JRPG turn-based guy this year. Character development. Yeah.
Yep. No, mine
So
is
I-
Helldivers, then followed by Cyberpunk.
I think I put like
Jesus Christ, I
20
can't put
hours
that
I think
game
into
down.
Cyberpunk so far.
Yeah, you need to get
I need
back
to get
on
back
that,
into it,
man.
but I started playing Persona 3 instead. That's
All I'm
catching up.
telling is go into the Badlands, open your phone, and tell me when you've done that in the game.
Well, actually, I actually have my top 10 here. We have Marvel Rivals at number 10. Hades 2.
That was a really fun game.
Because there was like a closed beta thing that I got into, which is pretty cool. Black Ops 6, surprisingly really good. I'm very happy Black Ops 6 is good. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, still haven't beaten it. Space Marine 2, which was a banger. That was good. Helldivers 2 at number 5. Balatro, another banger. Persona 3 Reload. Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is so good. I'm so happy we're in a Sonic Renaissance. It's nice. And then Astrobot. Like, there was... To say this year was meant to be a dud year, it's pretty good. We got some bangers. And everyone was like, bro, 2025 is going to save gaming. It's like, no. The gaming never died.
Yeah, no, gaming slapped this year.
You just
Even
only
if I
play
have been
COD.
hopping back a few years.
And even then, if you only play COD, COD was still good this year. It was good again.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
I definitely
think
think
that's the first
games-
year I heard good things about COD.
We've had a lot of good games this year. And good announcements for games.
Yeah. Sadly, no GU6.
So,
yeah.
But it's okay. Let's not worry
Well,
about
actually, I've realised I have a place where I can conveniently go look through everything I've played in order this year. My Steam year in review. Right, let's go at the
I just have my
timeline,
backlog.
baby. Oh, I don't use those apps. I can't be asked. But yeah, to start this year off, my most played game was definitely Hollow Knight and Sea of Thieves. I'm not mentioning Overwatch because fuck that game.
It might be HBO.
So my number 3 for January was Lego
Yeah,
Batman,
well.
baby. But you know, I got into Hollow Knight at the start of this year. I still need to get the other ending. I just can't get back into the game, so I think I might need to start a new save to fully get back into the gist of it. Sea of Thieves, I have played 2 months this year, and that's January and December. It's a whole year between them.
Best
but
way to do it. Best way to do it.
yeah, it was really fun. That's why Sea of Thieves may or may not be the reason it's late, but it was worth it 100%. And I'm glad we didn't record last night. And then, yeah, I'm just noticing that like I don't really have any like 2024 games other than like 3 in this list from what I can see. Because I've got Content Warning and Helldivers. So Helldivers started in February. Content Warning came out in April. Multiverse I don't really care about, though that did have its thing. I've done the Marvel Rivals playtest and the full release, which slaps. Splitgate 2's playtest was also good. And Phasmo, that technically came to console thing, which is why I started playing it. Palworld I didn't play on release, but I played this month. So yeah, I've only played like a handful of games that came out this year. Don't know about you guys.
Well, I mean, not counting 2024, I've played 87 games. Those overall, not like I said, not just 2024 games. I played some fucking
Overall, I
pig this
don't
I'm
year.
even
gonna
know where I can see
guess
that number.
that I've played around like 80 games this year, different games.
There's obviously
Maybe I'll
Probably
see
half
if I
I'd
can
add
find
in.
out.
like this shit. Oh my fucking.
I played
Ah.
66 on Steam.
I have.
That's close to I'll say around 70 games.
It's so good. Like I found so many great series as well this year. Like I finally beat my first Resident Evil game, which is a banger. So I'm excited to jump into the new, other ones. I played a massive Sonic replay. Jesus Christ! I think I replayed through like all of the old Sonic games, and even some of the really weird ones. Oh my god, Gotham Knights! I forgot I played that. That was miserable. Actually, Gotham Knights is fine. It's really boring.
Geek.
We played Little Company this year. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, we
that was
played that. That was fun. I enjoy watching back the modded video. I think that was really fun.
Played Uncharted
What's the most
4.
obscure game you guys have played? Out of curiosity.
Obscure.
Like, so it doesn't
QT's
match with everything.
hacked.
No.
Oh god. Don't even mention
Well,
that. Nathan,
how
that.
we
Geek.
how are we judging obscure? Like,
Like, it doesn't fit in with the rest of your play, kind of.
okay, let me see.
Like, it's kind of.
Play whatever.
It just looks a bit odd.
Parappa the
What
Rapper
looks the most
2.
odd in comparison?
That game actually kind of bangs. I really enjoyed that actually. It was like an hour and a
Yeah.
half.
Q
for
was
me.
hacked.
Bro, Isaac, shut up.
Yeah. I've got one which is quite odd, which Nathan like maybe changed his answer to. Pineapple on pizza.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't put it on my list. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
that was
pretty well.
that was a good game, but it
Weird
was so odd. If
know
you
what, it's on
haven't, it's
Steam.
free on Steam.
Free.
Just go play it blind. Go play it blind. You will understand completely.
Yeah, people say play the Outer
Isaac can
Wilds
stall it.
blind. Hell no. Play Pineapple on
No.
Pizza blind instead.
Isaac, you should play this game. It's like an 18-minute 100%.
Sorry,
Maybe.
You could make
Maybe.
you could make a YouTube short for your series out of it at this point, man. Like just play it.
Or Shell Shockers.
Shell Shockers.
played
Oh,
that
what, you
at
mean
Game
the
Design.
web game?
The egg. Yeah,
Yeah.
egg with guns. We played that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why we played
that
that.
game was so much fun. It's a fun game.
I think we're just waiting for our thing to end, the lesson, because
Yeah,
we
pretty
sent
much.
everything in. Played one-armed
Yeah, just 'cause
robber.
you're one of our other friends.
Oh god, I played
A
Valorant
robber.
this year. Ooh.
Oh, it tells me what games I played for the first time this year. Actually, Batman Arkham Knight, that slapped.
Oh
I
yeah.
beat Arkham City by that point. One I'm
Some
Robbie,
Mega Man as well
same
this year. That's good.
Lethal Company, which you guys can actually see me and Nathan's like first taste of Lethal Company on YouTube if you go to my channel. I played Sekiro for the first time this year, which was quite fun. I do need to get back into it. Sometimes there is a really like strange mindset I need to be in to play Souls-likes. I cannot tell you what it is.
Gamer mode.
Content warning, we had a lot of fun. I do have a small little channel where you can see some of our recordings called Footage Fighters.
That's what I did. That was really cool.
I also
finished the
have
Pugs.
loads of shorts on my channel.
Yeah,
as
Isaac
well.
has a few shorts as well, yeah.
I finally finished all the Critterpedia in Animal Crossing New Horizons. That was fun. That took literally all year to do.
Yeah.
I didn't time travel
I think,
as much.
Yeah. What was the longest task in a game you guys did this year?
Like,
It
what do
was
you
an
mean?
absolute grind because I know Isaac's. I know Isaac's for
Well,
sure.
yeah, I was thinking then for a second, then I remembered what it was.
What is it, Isaac, by any chance? For the people that
100%
don't
in
know.
Star Trek Online, bro. 2 months worth of my time I was trying to get that. Ridiculous.
Oh, Christ.
Actually, how long did I spend in... Well, the thing is, like, I could just say Persona 5. That took me a month, a little over a month, but, like, that was on a chart. That was just incredible to play through. Like, that game is so fucking good. Like, if you've never played it, play it. It's peak. Actually, I think it's on the
Yeah.
sale right now on Steam and PlayStation, so...
I'm not spending any more money.
What do you know?
I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to save up for Spider-Man 2.
I wouldn't really say that was the longest. I mean, I don't know, Stardew, but that's not really a time. That's just playing the game
Yeah.
with most of the
What? But that's in like what felt the longest and tedious. Like it was came to the point where you're like,
time.
oh my god,
Okay.
can I just
I don't know. Assassin's Creed 2. Jesus Christ.
that was
That's a
that
20-hour
was a very
game.
sudden, quick answer.
It's like 25. Oh my god, it's so boring. That was a drag. I didn't like that. There you go. Oh, Gotham Knights. Because it just would not end. Like, it's just so boring. But yeah. Gotham Knights for Assassin's Creed 2. There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't beat
think
it. Well,
mine is
gave up.
yeah. Mine's got to be the Ark Survival Ascended install time.
Wow, really?
Nah. Yep, no, that game fucking sucks and they keep making it bigger. I don't care. He says on Twitter, "Oh, we're gonna make it easier." So
Cutting out.
I don't believe him. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I can't tell you how to fix that fucking problem, mate. We go over this every week. I'd need to replace the whole PC to fix this problem. But yeah.
That's why you should subscribe.
Other than that, yeah, subscribe and we'll start a Patreon and OnlyFans.
Yeah, we'll get Daniel to get a better PC.
But yeah. Yep, that's where the funds will go. But now, other than that, probably the most tedious is running around Resident Evil. I have no idea where the fuck to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a good one.
So yeah.
What was the most hidden gem that you played this year?
Hidden gem.
A game you just stumbled upon on
Ooh.
like on the internet and then it's like, that looks fun. I'm gonna play that.
Just stumbled upon. Okay, let me go have a look through my grid real
Severed
quick.
Steel. That shit is so good. It's a movement shooter. It's banging. It's got a great soundtrack. So that's mine.
Ooh.
I was gonna say Balatro, but that's
yes.
quite popular, so that's not really a hidden gem.
Oh yeah, no, that's popular, bro. That's not a hidden gem. That's you tripping with that.
I mean, I found like I really like card games this year, like Inscription and Balatro. So I think Severed Steel. Oh, Robo Beat. That was really good.
Robo Beat was a really good one, yeah. That's literally right here on my grid. I was just looking at it.
But I think
I actually think I'm going to say Supermarket Together. That game was really fun, and I'm so disappointed none of you guys hopped on it. I think that would have been funny as shit to watch us all play.
Because today, what do you guys, Isaac? But I just looked. He is not here right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Isaac died, people.
when
That's
did
the
it come
announcement.
out?
Sorry about that.
When did you start playing it? I mean,
What, Supermarket?
yeah, it might have been.
I played it in August.
I think maybe I was playing other games, and I kind of got busy.
And then I also played a bit in November.
August. I don't know.
It came out in August, so.
I guess I just.
But now we need to get everyone on it.
Was that Isaac's breathing I just heard? That's what it was.
I didn't hear anything. I
Might
think
have
that's
been
in your
me.
walls.
Probably. Yeah, I think it's been a great year for game. I was planning on doing a big like video about just showing all the games I played, not on the podcast, I can obviously, just to kind of show the games that I played. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, my top 3 most played games this year were Helldivers, Cyberpunk, and Jedi Survivor.
Actually,
So I went back and 100% of that.
Actually, I have my top 10 games I played here. Oh my god. Uncharted 4, banger. Sonic Generations, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. You didn't beat Ghost of Tsushima, did you?
No, I didn't. And the Steam family sharing things changed, so now I can't go back to it.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Sonic X-Shadow Generations. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Definitive Experience. RE4 Remake. Stardew. Persona 5 Royal. Astrobot. Wow. But yeah, I'm excited to jump. I got loads of games to play. Actually, do you get games
I
for
played
Christmas?
a hell of a lot of games for fun.
Do you get games? Oh no, you don't get games for Christmas anymore, do you? Because you don't have any consoles.
Yeah, no, I get gifted them, but that's about it. So obviously I got guys that gifted me Detroit Become Human, which I've been playing quite a
I was
lot.
gonna say while we're
But they
waiting,
gifted me Elden Ring, which I'm going to get back into.
it's just because we
You
got for
gifted me Severed
Christmas.
Steel and Helldivers 1. Oh, well,
Yes.
me, it's pretty simple. I got a brand new chair. It's comfy as shit. I'm sitting on it right now.
Mhm.
Got a new network card, so I can actually have a stable internet connection. Some of you might have caught my stream on Helldivers the other day, and it didn't crash,
Nice.
which was amazing. And then I also got a brand new headset. So yeah, it's comfy as hell.
I got a few games here. I got Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D. Well, these are games that will probably appear on the backlog series, which is only on break because it takes time to beat a game. So, yeah. Because Callan keeps going, Nathan, where's the backlog episode? It's like, I'm playing the game, which is Persona 3 Reload, it should be. Final Fantasy 9 on the PS1. Very nice. Which I accidentally ordered 2 copies of. Oopsie. Final Fantasy 10 on the PS2, and GTA San Andreas, obviously getting ready for GTA 6 next year. So I need to finish GTA 4, and then I got Metaphor ReFantasia, which I'm dying to play, but I have to beat Reload first.
You also need to play Cyberpunk again.
Yeah, but I really want to play Metaphor.
I don't give a shit. Play Cyberpunk. Play
Metaphor's
Peak.
going to be peak. So yeah, that's...
Peak before peak.
I mean, those are the physical games I got to add. I'll see what kind of digital I got.
I gifted you a digital game, yeah.
You did? What kind of game? I've actually kind of forgot what I got for...
Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania, which you gifted me. I got Helldivers 1, already said. I think Isaac gifted me
Isaac
Firewatch.
gifted you a couple of games.
Firewatch and Gar Furious Racing.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sorry, as he put in the comments was Garfed.
Yeah, Garfed, and don't read the other one.
Oh yeah. Well, because we're Steam sharing with Daniel now, Firewatch can be played by 3 different people at the same time.
Yeah, I
He
know.
only
I
did 3
said that.
times. So.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
For context, this Christmas we all just kind of gifted each other a bunch of games. But yeah, so I want people to play more games. It's great. I gave my brother Helldivers finally.
Actually, what else?
I essentially just enlisted him to war.
It works.
But no.
I got something else. I can't remember.
But
What was it?
let's just talk about our shopping sprees, because we also bought ourselves a few games.
Oh, I did. Try to find them now.
So, yeah. On Christmas Day, I only got gifted games. I didn't buy anything myself. Nathan gifted me Severed Steel. My brother gifted me Elden Ring. Isaac gifted me Detroit Become Human. And Dom gifted me Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Have we had Dom on yet? Or we literally just mentioned him?
We just mentioned. Oh, he's been mentioned. I think
he's been on live streams.
He's been on live streams.
That's about it.
And he was mentioned in Space Marine 2 because we played it with
him. Yeah. And you got me Helldivers Digital Deluxe Edition. I bought myself Last of Us Part 1. And then the very next day, I bought 2 more zombie games, Dying Light and Days Gone. And my brother now owns Firewatch. Hell yeah.
I got Mad Max and Live Alive. I think that's how you say it. There's a JRPG. Gorgeous graphics. This 2D HD should be the standard for Pokemon remakes. Just saying it. It's gorgeous. What's the other games you bought here? What else? I'm trying to think what else I got. I got Okami HD because of the announcement of the sequel. Witcher 3 on PlayStation with all the DLC for like £8 bait. That's a steal. And then Bayonetta 1. What's another? Yakuza 0. Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, which is a Persona 3 rhythm game where the characters dance in a dream. Pretty peak.
Dancing
and
I
think that's it. Let me double check my back any games I've added. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the games I've definitely enjoyed this year a lot as of this month, Sea of Thieves and Detroit Become Human. Elden Ring I enjoyed a bit for a year, then I fought the Valiant Gargoyles, which I will rant again is the worst fucking design boss fight ever. I fucking hate some of the boss design in that game.
We'll break again. Like that's how we broke.
I don't give two shits.
Before.
No, they're too weak now. They're weak now. They've been given like deodorant and stuff for Christmas. They're in their weakest state.
Fair enough.
Fuck those boss fights. I also enjoyed Lego Batman at the start of the year. And I think you guys came around after one of our exams and played Lego Batman 2 for.
I don't know.
Fun.
Oh yeah, we left
you and
college,
Dan Gray.
We've got that.
Yeah. I still need to get into The Witcher 3.
Mhm.
Palworld I've been playing. It has some good things, but there's a few things I wish. The progression doesn't feel the best.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying photo mode a lot this year, though.
Hmm.
My Arc Ascended, like the only reason I will install Arc Ascended is for screenshots, and then I will uninstall it
Yeah.
because
I did get
everything
some
else
good
about that game
screenshots
shit.
this year.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. You've
I
not
think-
uploaded to you. Neither of you guys have uploaded onto your screenshot. Disappointing.
No.
Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Oh no, I did it when I beat Metal Gear Solid 5. Isaac, what kind of were you here for underrated gem? God, we gotta go back now.
No, I wasn't.
What was the
Honestly,
underrated gem you played this year? We'll just do that.
Yeah, what a hidden gem.
this year, Dredge, definitely Dredge.
Alright, nice.
Mhm. I
Really
hear a lot
enjoyed
of good
Dredge.
things about it, and I got it for free
Oh,
now.
hang on, what's the new Epic Games game? I don't think I've checked it in a while. I missed out on
No
Control and
clue.
fucking Ghost Runner 2.
Did I get Control?
I missed out on Ghost Runner 2 and
I
Control.
don't think I got Control.
It is free game is Orcs Must Die 3. Okay, wow. Okay. So now Isaac's back.
I think I might have missed out on that. Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do apologise.
We can now move on to the thing which is very important, and we basically planned this for months. Our top 10 most anticipated games of 2025.
Yes, I have definitely planned this out,
So,
and will definitely be going last for
I
no
will go
reason.
first. Because I don't know if Isaac's got his list. I think he does. I'm not sure.
I do have a
Oh.
list. I do have a list.
Did you want to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
So, it's just games, right?
Just
I just
games.
want to make sure.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, my first game is set in the Control universe. It's FBC Firebreak.
Mm-hmm.
This looks interesting. I really enjoyed Control, really enjoyed Quantum Break. Need to play Alan Wake. FBC Firebreak does look quite good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll have anyone to play it with, but
It comes
I'm
on Game Pass,
excited
I
for it.
think.
Yeah, it is Game Pass Day
So,
1.
maybe you're someone then.
Maybe.
Is that it?
So, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
My number 10. Surprisingly, The Outer Worlds 2. I really like Oblivion's RPGs. Obsidian, that's it. Obviously, they did the South Park Stick of Truth, which is a banger. And Outer Worlds is a game I really want to get. I want to play because and I like New Vegas, which they also did. And Outer Worlds is meant to be it's meant to be like 25 hours long and a fun RPG, so I want to get into that. And Outer Worlds 2 comes out. It looks a lot of fun from the trailer we saw. So, Daniel?
Right, so number 10 for me probably would be higher, but I've not beaten the essentially first game, is Ghost of Yotei. Because I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima so I can play Ghost of Yotei, so that is currently my number 10.
I mean,
would probably be a bit higher if I had beat the first one.
you don't really have
But either
to.
way, I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's like 300 years after the first game.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want any references to spoil anything.
I'd be surprised if they do show much. Probably like Murmurs of Jin, but yeah. He'd be fucking dead,
Yeah.
so guess. Alright, Isaac, you're number 9.
Number 9 is a game I'm sure we'll play together, Nathan. Split Fiction.
Yeah.
That was really good. We played a way out together, me and Nathan. I knew what happened, Nathan didn't. I think we both still really enjoyed it. It Takes Two is something we're going to play on the channel at some point. I don't know when that will be, but we've been discussing it. So we'll definitely play Split Fiction as well. So yeah, Split Fiction, I'm excited for it. Daniel.
Yep, I guess I'll go second now. So next on my list is Little Nightmares 3.
Fair enough.
While I'm excited to see where the franchise does go, I do recognize that it's not the same devs, so it might not go the direction I want it to. I have heard not the best things about it. So that is a bit of a shame, but yeah, that's going to be my number 9.
As for my number 9, I have a game that was revealed in the October State of Play, I think it was, which is The Midnight Walk, which it kind of gives me like Little Nightmares vibes. I don't know if you remember it from the thing, Isaac, but it looks kind of stop motiony. You want to see if I want it? It was during the State of Play PlayStation. It's a really cool art style. very funky. Gives me like Tim Burton kind of vibes, with like not yet with like Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas, that kind of thing, and looks really cool. I'm excited to see more. Comes out in June, so that'll be fun. And it comes out on the PSVR too, for the 3 people that use that thing as well, and PC. So no Xbox
Yeah.
or Switch. Maybe Switch 2 though.
Yeah, they seem to get left out a lot of stuff. Though I did hear a rumor that Steam's coming to Xbox, so
I saw that. Probably won't be.
Interesting.
so they could have access to things. So that's a separate discussion we'll probably have another day.
Yeah, if we get more news.
Yeah. I have a bunch of points to bring up on it, but yeah. Right. It's funny enough you mentioned Little Nightmares earlier, though, Nathan. Because guess what my number 9 was?
Little Nightmares 3.
Yep.
Yeah. That would have been on there, but
Well,
the previews aren't very good, so
yeah.
knocked it down.
Right. Number 8.
Number 8 for me is a game that's probably never getting released, and that is Arc 2.
Are you being serious?
Oh,
I
I've seen the light
I really enjoyed the first Arc.
He's being serious.
Have not played Ascenders
the remaster. Good.
or the remaster, or if they're the same thing, I don't know.
They're the same
But-
thing.
But I'm excited for Arc 2. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of things they can improve. A lot of things they have
Mhm.
improved. So yeah, I'll play it when it comes out,
Same.
if it comes out.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
we're still waiting on the
Right.
release date, and this remaster's taking a lot of time. I mean, what, they're getting Mapper on this now, bro? We ain't seen this for
Oh
years.
yeah, that's gonna sound just poor.
I'm surprised we haven't mentioned that yet.
animators. I just forgot
Yeah,
about it.
like fucking Ark Ascended's like new story.
We didn't even get to talk about the
DLCs having
Chainsaw Man
Mapper.
trailer. It looks good.
True,
Maybe next
there's a lot
year.
of stuff we've forgotten because this is kind of a messy episode. We'll
It's
bring it up next year,
fine.
guys. Don't worry. Just give us till 2025.
Yeah, give us next year. Right, well, my
Right.
number 8 is a game I think is going to be on Isaac's list. I don't know about yours, Daniel, but it is Mouse PI for Hire. This is a
Yeah, it's not on my list.
shooter game inspired by
It's not
like...
on mine either.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised by that. So it's a shooter
It was,
game
but I took it off.
inspired by like 1930s cartoons, kind of like Cuphead, but minus all the color. And I remember seeing the first like previews for this like 2 years back, maybe 3. I think it was early. I think it was 2021 we saw the first trailer, and it looked really cool. And the more we get more news every kind of Xbox showcase, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, looks cool. And I love Cuphead.
Fair enough.
John Malston is his name.
Alright. I love like the fucking thing of like John then game title
John
or something
Halo.
like that. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I just got
Number-
my finger stuck somewhere.
Oh.
That's not fun. Ow. Shit. Okay, my number 8 is Reanimal. Sticking with the kind of Little Nightmares. I'm looking more forward to this one just simply because it's by the OG devs of Little Nightmares, but without any restriction now, kind of. Like, they don't have to adhere to anything else. They can purely do their own creative vision.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think we all want to play it next year.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know if it'll be on your
actually?
list, but
I didn't put on. It was on there, but I don't think it has a release date yet, or release year.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure.
I have faith, so I'm trusting it'll be next year,
It
probably.
looked quite
If it's not,
far along
Oh
in the
well.
trailer, so
still come out before Silk Song, so
yeah, but anything's coming out before that time.
yes.
Alright, Isaac.
Right, that's my number 8. I don't
7.
know, Arc 2 might
Oh.
not.
Yeah. Isaac, number 7.
My number 7 is a sequel to a game I've not played a lot of but did enjoy, and that's Slay the Spire 2. I really enjoyed Slay the Spire when I played it, and I haven't played much of it, but Slay the Spire 2 looks really good. It's another one of them things where it's like there's a lot to improve, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. And there's a lot they can improve, so I'm hopeful for it. I think it's actually coming out next year. It's on the list that I made of stuff that's coming out next year, so I assume it is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll definitely play that at some point.
Nice.
Time.
Nice.
My number 7 is actually Split Fiction. Obviously, this was such a cool turnaround as well. They revealed it 2 weeks ago. Comes out in March, which is like awesome. I don't know if Isaac you mentioned it, but it's in case you don't know what Split Fiction is. It's some levels are in a
I
fantasy
didn't
world,
say actually.
some other ones are in a sci-fi world, and you play as 2 characters. They're both like writers for a story, kind of thing. So that's what I remember exactly from the trailer. But it looked really cool. Same what
Alan
Isaac
Wake
said.
and A Way Out had a baby.
Exactly. Yeah, looks like a lot of fun. I'm sure it will be fun. Like, A Way Out's great. I love A Way Out, and I still need to
I
beat
still need to
It
play
Takes
it.
Two. Yeah,
I
that's my
might
number
actually play
7.
that. We need to finish that one still. Come on, Nathan. It's supposed to be a couples game. Why haven't we beat it yet?
Well, I did beat A Way Out with Isaac, so I'm cheating. I'm cheating
I
on
don't
you.
fucking care.
Number 7
Right.
for Daniel.
Right. Number 7 for me is Pokemon Legends Z2A. I am hoping that this Pokemon game is the game I've been waiting for, what I wanted Scarlet to be.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it will be. They've left this one in the cooker a little longer.
Good.
I'm praying they've listened to feedback from the community.
Mm-hmm.
I am slightly more worried for it now since I learned that it's going to be on the old Switch, which is
I think that
on
one.
one hand good for me because I don't have to spend less money. I'm going to have to spend less money, but also I know the fucking performance of the OG Switch.
I think that
It
might
doesn't
be.
really keep up nowadays.
I hope that's not true. I'm praying. Maybe there's like a. Maybe it's like an update, maybe something that comes to the Switch 2.
Maybe.
It just depends on the Switch 2 releases, and when this game comes out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out at some point, but for now, I'm hoping it's it's probably going to be another open world Pokemon. I'm
Legends
assuming.
Arceus is. I really like that one.
Yeah.
So.
I've not played Legends Arceus yet. I've seen gameplay of it, but I've not actually played it or know much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to probably do that at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my thoughts, feelings, and that's why it's my number 7.
Right. Isaac.
Right.
Number 6.
I'm going to quickly run and grab a drink.
My number 6 is a game which you're probably going to be a bit surprised about, Nathan, and that's Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra.
Especially 'cause we've seen nothing
I
of
think
this
this
game.
looks really good.
It's just some
Yeah,
cutscenes.
despite the like cinematic thingy we got,
It's a
kind
cool
of
idea.
thing. Yeah,
It's an interesting
I
idea.
think it's definitely an idea that could work, especially with the whole multiverse stuff, which is coming in the future. Well,
I don't think this game will have multiversal stuff.
no, but it's one of them things which it could be brought into
Okay, yeah.
the MCU down the line, is what I mean. So I'm excited for it, and I'll play it as long as it's not too expensive, because it'll probably be like 80 quid.
It'll probably be 70. I don't think it'll be 80.
So I don't know.
I'd be surprised if they jump up another £10 in like the span of a year or two. Alright, well, my number 6 is Pokemon Legends ZA, or Zeta. No one knows how to say it yet. Again, same thing with Daniel. I like that they've kept this one in the cooker for another year, because we've seen them when they've been underbaked, and they aren't very good. So, I love... Kalos is... I really like Kalos. It's a cool region, and it's fun to go back. And we get Mega Evolutions comes back, which is the best gimmick they've ever added to Pokemon. So yeah, and I've already really stated my thoughts. So
yeah,
and I'm glad we've not seen anything on this game for a year. We've only seen the trailer, and that's it. Which is good, because it means that we aren't getting overhyped. So we'll see it in February when Pokemon is Pokemon Day. But yeah, that's my number 6.
Okay, so my number 6 is one that has already been mentioned. No one's surprised. Arc 2 is on my list. I am puffing copium. Yep. This is like the percentage of copium has slowly deteriorated over time. I actively lose like 5% faith in this franchise every month.
Yeah.
Especially as I play the remaster. Because don't get me wrong, the ideas it has build on gameplay greatly.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, they need to sort out performance and file size. Oh my god, it's insufferable. That is like the big red flags, other than microtransactions, which they do pretty badly with the pay-to-win creatures. But I've already talked about that plenty.
Yeah.
They just need to... It's so annoying. This is just the modern state of... I'm going to go onto a rant here. The modern state of gaming sucks. Companies rely on fucking all this...
You just entered the void.
They got him.
You just entered the void for that whole bit.
AAA gaming
Right.
ninjas got him. They didn't want him to complain.
I hate this. I hate this fucking motherboard so much. Right, no. Game developers rely on all this TLA, DLSS, all that shit way too much. It plagues every game. It's a fucking disgrace, modern gaming sometimes. Like, Silent Hill 2, don't get me wrong, it's a family game. But the fact that you need to put DLSS recommended in your specs just means you took the lazy way out in part of development. Optimization is a modern joke. It's fucking stupid. And they could bear in mind that game is like 50% fog, no?
Silent Hill 2, yeah.
But when you turn that fog off, guess what? You've got pretty much fully detailed beyond it. What's the point? You're not seeing that. It's just a fucking deterioration of the easiest job in terms of optimization there. They just didn't do it. Why? It's fucking disgraceful. This is why I want to put a lot of focus into learning optimization techniques as I learn like through my game development course. Because Jesus Christ, modern AAA and just all around is a fucking joke. But yeah, that's my tangent. So hopefully in the coming years, studios will learn Unreal Engine 5, more freelancers will be out there to help because they'll actually understand the engine. But until then, I cannot say I have faith in performance of any game.
Except Astrobot, because that runs like a gem.
Yeah. Like, not even Rockstar is safe. Red Dead 2, the fucking TLAA is like awful on that fucking anti-aliasing. Like, but that's like the big problem. So even like studios like Rockstar aren't safe from it. But yeah, the more companies like learn to rely less on that and actually use old school development techniques, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And God forbid ray tracing, right? Tangent over with. Arc 2. It sounds promising. Will it be? Probably not, but I'm huffing copium, right? Sorry for taking so long.
My number 5
What is it, Isaac?
is GTA 6.
There's the first version.
I'm not a massive GTA fan. I'll be honest. I haven't played GTA 5
What?
Story. I
Get
need
out.
to do that.
Leave, Isaac.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But I'm not like, I haven't played any games other than 5. And I've only played them online for 5.
Mm.
I'll definitely play 6. Because you guys will get it. And then once
I'll be
it
waiting.
comes out, online comes out,
Probably come out a month after it
I'll play
releases.
that.
Yeah. Because they've done it before like that.
So, I'm excited for it. It looks good from the trailers we've got.
Trailer.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably play that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You seem very excited for GTA 6.
Mm.
I don't know if someone's going to
Right, come on, Nathan.
Give me a second.
Ill prepared. Nathan's fault.
My number 5 is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which I'm praying is a Switch 2 launch title, because this ain't running on Nintendo Switch. If it is, bless the Nintendo Switch. That thing's gonna blow up. So this was announced. I think 7 years ago this was announced, and then we saw it a few months back, and it looks awesome, and it looks good. And it just makes me more excited for the Switch 2, which I think is mainly why I'm more excited for Metroid Prime 4. So, but yeah, it looks cool. I'm excited to see more later on in next year. So, yeah, number 5.
Very nice, right? And my number 5, to keep it short and sweet, is one that came out last year. Spider-Man 2 is finally coming to PC. And I look very forward to playing it because obviously I know the story. I know it doesn't really contend with the first one. There's definitely weaknesses. The gameplay seems fun in terms of the swinging, though. So I'm looking for that and just traversal in general. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that. That's about it. I won't keep you any longer.
Right.
After the last
Fair
one.
enough.
Number 4, I think.
My number 4, a bit of a strange one, but it's Atomfall.
Oh.
It gives me Fallout vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's set in England, so like a bit of We Happy Few vibes as well. I think it's Scotland actually, set in, but
I think it's UK. like that.
Yeah, UK. I'm looking forward to that. It looks good from what I've seen.
Hmm.
I can't remember if it's multiplayer or not, but definitely something I'll play. Yeah, it feels a bit Fallout-y, a bit sort of Last of Us-y with like all the nature and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. My number 4.
Mm.
Alright. My number
Well,
4.
my number.
But
Wait, oh,
you
yeah,
go
we
say.
need to do yours.
Cool.
Don't we? I thought you were first.
Nah.
We don't really care about what Nathan says.
Yeah, mine's gonna be a quick one. It's the Snake Eater remake. Snake Eater is my favorite game, and they're remaking it. Still, don't, this one doesn't have an official release date, but I mean, come on, it looks pretty obvious it's coming out. I thought it was gonna come out this year, but
2029.
okay, this thing looks done.
The
So I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're just polishing it for
office
ages.
burned down.
There's a bee in the studio. But yeah, I don't. I mean, if they're polishing it, that's fine. But like, just give us like a release year. Yeah, that's it. Snake Eater remake. Number 4.
Number 4, we have GTA 6. I would be more excited for this, but I'm on PC, so I'm in the suffering community, and I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. Fuck Rockstar, bro.
Hey man.
L developers never made a good game in their life.
Oh,
Honestly,
you complain.
terrible.
Okay, I thought you were doing it seriously. You're saying, man. You complain about publishers having unpolished games. They complain they're not releasing it for a year because they want to polish the PC port.
Yeah.
You
guys
sir
get the
are a
unpolished port.
hypocrite. Nah, if it's not polished, I'll delay it a year. It'll happen.
No, I don't. I mainly complain about developers not learning the fucking engine, and relying on like all this AI crap and all that, and stuff to do it for them and skip over a stage. But anyway, I'm not going to get back onto that rant. So yeah, GTA 6. Trust me, you almost set me off again. GTA 6 would be more hype. Probably would be number 1 if it was. I guess you guys get the possibly broken version, and we get the better one. So
It's also
we'll try
surprising
that.
it's not
Yeah.
going to PC first at the same time. So just rock hard's
Yeah.
release. Right, number 3. Isaac.
My number 3 is Dying Light the Beast. This is probably going to be quite a short game, but I'm excited for it. I've been listening to some of the Dying Light 2 OST recently, and that kind of slaps. Just like the ambient music that sort of plays when you're just running around. It goes so hard. I hope they keep that up with the Dying Light the Beast. I'm also interested in the story because I do like how it was contained and then it's broken out, and then this will hopefully show us a bit more of the spread and what happened immediately after it broke out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. When does that come out? Does that have a release date yet, actually?
Summer. It just says
Oh,
summer.
okay. Nice. My number 3
Yeah.
is Ghost of Yotei. Woo! Ghost of Tsushima, one of my favorite games ever. I love it. And this just looks like more Ghosts, but with stuff added on. Like the guns are gonna be cool to use. I hope we get to use like animals.
Boomstick, boomstick, boomstick,
We get
boomstick.
We have like that with sickle with like the chain looks cool, and a new area, new protagonists.
What's
so
that called? I made a weapon like that.
I would love. I love Jin. It'd be cool if he was back, but I think an idea of it being like an anthology series with different samurai, that's kind of cool. So yeah. Also, I'm excited for the. Did I mention the animals? Because in the trailer, it looks actually kind of
Yeah.
with the wolf. I want to see what that kind of means. Like maybe can you like gain kind of affection with animals and like use
Give
them in
the
battles,
wolf a
maybe?
boomstick.
He
Give the
runs
wolf
in
a
with a pipe
boomstick.
That'd be awesome. But yeah,
Oh.
I'm excited to see more. I love Sucker Punch, and they deliver. So Daniel, number 3. Yes, number 3.
My number 3 is none other than Doom: The Dark Ages. I have recently played Doom 2016. Have bought Doom Eternal. Will be installing it at some point soon, probably. It's just a fun game, man. Just running around, mindlessly blasting things.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the gameplay. The music slaps. I've got some of it on my Spotify now, and I can't wait to play Eternal because apparently the soundtrack's even better.
Yeah, Eternal's better than 2016 in my opinion. It's probably the best shooter game.
Yeah.
I love Doom Eternal.
So yeah, looking forward to playing that. So yeah, Doom Dark Ages number 3. I should have beaten Eternal by the time that releases, and let's go.
Isaac, number 2.
My number 2 is a game that's been mentioned a couple of times actually. That's Reanimal. I'm really excited for Reanimal. It looked really good from the trailer. So far, Little Nightmares hasn't missed. Like the devs of Little Nightmares.
Oh yeah, hang on. Before I say that Little Nightmares 3 is not the same dev team. It's a different team. They left.
I think I've mentioned that
But yeah, I don't know if we did or
when I
not.
said Little Nightmares.
So, and yeah.
New Spotify game.
Yeah.
I mean, not Spotify, Epic Games game.
Yeah, in case you didn't know that.
Right.
What we're saying.
My cousin has just ran into my room. Like what? Like I'm in the middle
Beat the
of.
shit.
He could have fucking knocked.
Break the little shit's like.
Oh, Redacted
What's it called?
is the
FEMA.
games game, guys.
Yeah, that's what I
Not even
just
close
said.
my door. I'm gonna put my fucking wardrobe in front of it. So you
Oh,
can't
it's a
get in.
crafting game.
Right. What I was
Did
saying.
this just come out?
Dunno. Isaac?
Right. What was I saying?
Reanimal.
Yeah, Reanimal looks really good. Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. Dying Light.
Little
What am I
Nightmares.
on about, bro? Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2 are great games. I think Nathan, you just mentioned that
Yep.
about the devs. Reanimal looks really good, and I'm not a big horror fan, but I do think Reanimal is gonna be standout gamer next year. I don't think we actually have a confirmed release date for it yet, but
No.
it's believed to be next year, so yeah, it's in this list.
Nice. My number 2.
So yeah, next person.
My number 2. But my most anticipated game of 2025 is Grand Theft Auto 6. It's not my number 1.
Hold on. Oh, I know what's gonna be his number 1.
So the reason it was my number 1, technically, is, but it's just because I don't know if it will come out next year. So I'm not giving my expectations super high for it coming out next year, just in case it doesn't and I get disappointed, and then I cry and I come to a ball and cry. But everything looks great. I don't really want to. I want to see more, but again I don't, because it's like I know I'm already gonna get this game. So like.
Did you not see trailer 2?
Shut up. Like, they sold me immediately. So, yeah, I'm so excited for it. I'm excited to see the new world, all the new characters, and it's Rockstar. They're gonna be peak. Yeah.
Except for the TLA.
That's my number 2. And to be online, because hopefully we should be better. Not to say that GA Online's bad, but Oppressors, man. Jesus Christ. Hopefully there's no Oppressors Mark 2s or Mark 3s in GA 6 Online. But yeah.
Mark 4, baby.
No! Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's like
2.
Windows, they just skipped a few. Right.
Daniel.
I guess that brings me on to my number 2, which is a game I've played this a couple times. Because I'm on the private playtest thing. Splitgate 2. That is like the first PvP shooter I properly enjoy. Splitgate, we played back when it came out, Splitgate, and we all really enjoyed it. Yeah. Obviously, the server issue kind of killed the vibe, but we come back to it, and I think we all played. Me, you, Dom played the was it the August playtest? I think it was.
Think so.
Yeah, but then I've played since a few of the other private playtests I've mentioned before. The game's shaping up to be so fun. I can't wait for that full release next year. I'm going to be playing it a lot, probably. So yeah, that's my number 2.
Next year?
No clue. Let me have a look.
Release date. Because I know it's just sometime in 2025.
Just 2025. That's all we know.
Right. Probably summer.
Yeah, most likely.
That's what the first game did. Bagged on all the people going on off for summer break. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Should we do some honorable mentions?
I mean, I think I have some honorable mentions. I have one called I think it's Xe Killer. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Marvel
1943.
That was on Isaac's.
Oh, was it? That was probably when I was downstairs then.
I think for that one,
yeah.
that one on there, I need to see gameplay.
Yeah. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Phantom Blade Zero. I'm excited. I hope that comes out next year.
Is The Witcher 4 coming out next year, or has it not been given a thing yet?
No, I haven't seen that till 2027.
I've not watched the trailer, Nathan. I've avoided it.
They don't give it a release date, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, mixed
Uh,
feelings.
listen
My
to everything we
honorable
say.
my
Honorable.
honorable mention
This
is
guy retarded.
The Long Dark 2,
That
which is
doesn't come out
coming
next
out in
year.
2026.
It's not-
So that's
it's not
why
an
it's an
honorable
honorable mention. It is an honorable
No, because it
mention.
has to come out next year. State Decay 3 maybe. What if that comes out next year?
State of Decay 3 is not coming out next year, bro.
How do
I
you
don't know
know?
what you are saying. It's
That's not
2028
even real.
minimum, I'm telling you.
State of Decay
could
3 is
show
not
you.
even real.
Mine's probably.
It's not even real. There wasn't a trailer.
I was like for mixtape. Skate gets its early access next year. Skate 4. Probably
The
say.
Sims 5.
It looks interesting. Probably like Death Stranding 2
Fuck
maybe.
yeah.
Or XE Killer.
Yeah.
Mafia
I
the
just
Old
played
Country.
Death Stranding.
Mafia the Old Country. Phantom Blade Zero looks awesome. Perfect Dark I think comes out next year. Hopefully that James Bond game probably won't. Oh, Wolf Among Us 2 maybe comes out next year. Probably won't, but
That's not coming out.
we ain't getting Wolf Among Us 2. We will just only see trailers. But I think honorable mentions probably Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, or XE Killer. Or EXE Killer, I don't know how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Isaac, what is your most anticipated game of 2025?
My most anticipated game for next year, I think Nathan, you already know. Subnautica 2. Bro, I've been waiting for Subnautica multiplayer for decades now. Almost since I was born, so
Wow.
basically
Before the game came out.
I'm just yeah, I'm just I was nodding over it
Struggling
last
to speak.
night, nodding over it now. It's
Thanks.
Subnautica 2 would be really good. Is going to be really good. I already know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's why it's my number one.
In that day one Game Pass game as well.
It is day one Game Pass. Yes, so I'm gonna be,
Whoa.
you know,
Freaky. Well, my number one, if it wasn't obvious, it's Doom the Dark Ages. I love medieval stuff. I love Doom. Pump that together. Oh my god, that's so good. Doom guy
Fuck
rides
you,
on
I
a
mean, what?
dragon. He gets in a mech suit. He has a shield which he pulls into a chainsaw and throws at people. This is gonna be peak. And then that gun which has like broken up skulls as its ammo. This game's gonna be sick. And it comes out on PS5, which means that Xbox is dead because they seem to have no exclusives next year. Because I think South of Midnight, which is another Xbox game, actually that might be its only exclusive. I don't think that comes to PlayStation 5. It doesn't. Wow. Yeah. Doom the Dark Ages is number one for me. Daniel, finish off the list.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say, but my number one may or may not be Subnautica 2. I love
Whoa.
Subnautica. It's my biggest series on my YouTube, Subnautica, because I love that game so much, and I can't wait to play the multiplayer with Isaac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Harry's not gonna be able to make it, but
Wait, next
me,
year.
Isaac, and Dom will be touching each other. All
Oh,
while
yeah.
we're pretty wet, getting hunted by some weird tentacles. You know how it is. So yeah.
Actually, does it come
It's
to PlayStation?
Subnautica things. You won't get it.
Did it come to PS5?
You won't get it.
Or is it only
I have no
Xbox
clue.
PC? Oh, it's only Xbox and PC?
Doesn't matter. to me.
Because if it comes to PS5,
But yeah.
maybe I'll think about it, but it doesn't
You still
look
need to
like
beat
it
the
is.
fucking first game.
Oh well.
Yeah, bro.
You should stream
And
that.
Below Zero.
I don't really want
Yeah.
to play Blood.
Oh, you won't need to do Below Zero, but
No,
it has some
what-
interesting
Well,
things. The
is
designs in Below
you-
Zero are really good.
Does it follow the same person too? Like, is it a full
No,
continuation?
No,
Below
but
Zero
it's
is a
the same
spin-off.
planet.
Yeah, and then 2's the sequel. Yeah,
Well, yeah, like two. Does it like have
Um,
any correlation to the first game? That's what I mean.
we have no fucking
Okay.
clue. What?
Yeah, we
I thought
don't
you would have seen like from
It's-
the.
it's
leaks.
Well,
not
I
out
mean,
yet.
besides the name and the water, we don't know.
I thought maybe like
and
there was
the
good
peepers.
leaks.
There's probably going to be some correlation of how the species got to like this thing. I've already
Yeah,
put my theories in the
it
Subnautica
could
video.
even still be the same planet, but I think the
No,
leading
it
theory
it
is that
said that it's going to be a
different planet.
new. I believe there was a
Oh, right,
statement
okay,
from
never mind.
Crafton that said it was new. I remember pulling that out
I
a few
did
days ago.
buy
Not a few days ago, but a few episodes ago.
the first game on PlayStation.
Mhm.
So
Play
I
it, stream it. It's like 18 hours maybe
survival.
if you do like a slow run. But yeah, Subnautica 2, I'm hyped for it. Isaac's hyped for it. Dom's hyped for it. We're all going to touch each other. I've already said that. Let's go.
Nice.
So
Well,
there's the top 10 for our most anticipated games of next.
so much peak. Too much peak.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a year. Hopefully.
Broke ass people.
Hopefully. My poor bank account. I need to get a job again soon.
Alright, well.
So I can skive more episodes. Right. Well, Isaac, you've got a section this week. And I've not, because I'm just going to say go buy stuff at the winter sale. Because that shit's still on until January 4th.
So, what's that
Yes,
second?
this week we are discussing a game which I've definitely mentioned
January
before.
2nd, by the way, not 4th. In case you don't buy it, sorry. You can continue.
Oh, is it second?
Yeah, it's second.
I thought it
Okay.
said the 4th.
I had to check now. Isaac, continue with your indie.
Oh,
So,
so I changed that.
my indie review today is The Long Dark, just the original one. It's made by a studio out of Canada called Hinterland. They've not made any other games, but they are making Black Frost, which is also known as The Long Dark 2. So The Long Dark is a first-person survival video game in which there's a story mode and a survival mode. The story mode it's quite interesting. It's a good story, though I haven't played much of it. I won't give any spoilers out here, but I'll mainly talk about the survival mode because it's a survival game. So, out of any other survival game I've ever played, The Long Dark does survival perfectly. You're completely alone. There's no NPCs. There's no other people besides the trader, but you never actually interact with him. So you're basically entirely alone on a sizable map. There's quite a lot of different regions, lots of things to explore, lots of variations of stuff, and it's basically how long can you last? It's permadeath, so if you die, that's it. You lose all your progress on your save, which is, I think, a good thing about the game. Now, recently it received a big update allowing players to build their own things, so you can like decorations. I believe you can build like chairs and shelves, some like storage lockers and stuff as well. You can build your own workbenches, which just allows players to basically build wherever they want. It is just is the best survival game there is. It's not my favorite, but I mean it's top 3 easily. But it's definitely the best survival game there is. I've spent a lot of time on this game, and my friend Harry as well, who we mentioned earlier, and who was on
He's
a
been on
few
the podcast.
months ago now. Yeah, it's quite a while ago now. He also loves this game. We can't wait for Long Dark 2 because that's multiplayer. And I think The Long Dark's one of them games which, if you are looking for a survival game and you don't know what to play The Long Dark because you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail for your first few runs, and that's fine because you'll learn. And then once you've learned, then you encounter a new problem, and that new problem is not failing. Quite literally. You'll fail in the early days, you'll get killed by a bear or wolf, run out of food, or just not know where to go. Once you work out where you go in, what to avoid, what to eat, and how to get food, then it's basically the long game. And once you get to the long game, you're sort of in for it. You will die eventually. There is not enough stuff on the map. Nothing respawns. Well, certain things do, but not enough to keep you alive forever. The game is trying to kill you from day one. It isn't it's not like the forest, for example, where you load in, if you die you respawn. You got to fight loads of enemies. You don't have to fight anything. There are animals you can kill for food and hides and stuff, but you could theoretically completely play pacifist. You wouldn't need to kill any animals. It's one of them games which, like I said, if you're looking for something to play and you're a fan of survival games, I'd definitely play it. There's loads of achievements as well. If you know me, you know I like my achievements. There's a lasting 1,000 days achievement, which is going to be very fun when I eventually get round to doing that. But I'd definitely recommend it. It's I'm actually looking right now. It's 60% off on Steam, so it's only like £8 at the minute. On Xbox, and I assume probably PS as well. It's probably a similar price. Let me just search this up real quick. Yep, it is. It's 50% off on console for the next 3 days. I don't know how long the Steam sale is going to last. Probably a few days, I'd assume. I'd 100% recommend The Long Dark. I give it a 10 out of 10. It is the best survival game there is. And that's survival in full capitals. So it is the survival game of all survival games, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why. That's why.
Nice. Well, I mean, we kind of have to. We might as well skip what we've been playing because we've kind of already discussed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
You
that's
know,
it.
a lot of Detroit Become Human and Hell Vibers.
I've been playing Persona 3 Reload, and that's it. Was
Sea of Thieves, which we are going to be playing like probably straight after this.
so.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything
well,
else, then
that's been the AFK podcast's final episode of 2024. Thank you all so much again for the sheer amount of support we've had. It's been great. We hope to do even bigger and better
next year.
And yeah, love you guys. Have a lovely new year. And I've been your host, Michael.
See you next year.
Joined by Nathan and Isaac. Catch you next year. Bye.
Hey, we cannot